As a parent, we need to be careful of the words and the action we use or exhibit around our kids, because those are the things these children will hold on to while growing up. In this video, we'll be discussing 5 things your child will be remembering you for. But before then, so there are 5 things your child will be remembering you for. Without wasting much of our time, let us go straight to the business. So the 5 things your child will be remembering you for is: number 1, the kind of words you use on them, the kind of spoken words you use on them. We know kids can be very, very provocating, but as a parent, even in the midst of our anger, we should be careful of the kind of words we use on our kids, because if it doesn't affect the child today, it will affect the child in the future. And whichever way it does, the child will always remember that these are the things my mom or my dad always tell me, and now it's coming to pass in my life. So if you're the child that praise or use positive words on your kids, like you will be this tomorrow, you'll be great tomorrow, you'll be that tomorrow, the line will fall in pleasant places for you, you will be great, oh my doctor, my this, my that. Once that thing manifests in the future, that child will like, these are the spoken words, the seed my parent planted in me that is germinating to them. And if you're that parent that at every slight provocation, you lay curses, you lay abuses, you compare, you have this, that, and tomorrow the child will like, what impact have you done in my life? All you did was to use bad word, abusive word. Now look at what my life has turned to. So be careful of the words you use on your kids, even when you are angry, when you are at your highest peak. You need to be careful. So number 2 we'll be looking into is the amount of love and affection you give to them. You see, this life is garbage in, garbage out. Whatever you garbage in is what these kids will bring out. So if you are the type that shows your child love, how to treat people with love, how to react in love, how to speak in love, that child will grow with that same spirit. That child will go with that same knowledge, and that child will be filled with love. That child will exhibit love wherever he or she finds themselves. Teach your child how to love him or herself. Teach your child how to show love and kindness, affection, how to respect people. Show your child what love is. Show your child to love him or herself so much so that the child too will show love, will exhibit the same love wherever he or she meets himself. So number 3 is the things number 3 is the times you encourage them. Number 3 is the times you encourage them. It's good we encourage our children more often. You don't need to start comparing your child. When your child fails or child is not meeting up to your expectation, you nag, you insult, you compare. Encourage the child. What happens to, oh, you tried your best, but you can do better. Why don't you do it this way? Why don't you do it this way? You plan, you encourage the child. You did a wonderful job. You really tried your best. Next time, do it this way. Put more effort. And that child will never forget this. Instead of comparing your child with other kids. Do you see him, Johnny? Johnny did well and you did not do this. Do you see Sandra? No, that is not what the child needs. Even when the child fails in school, Tell the child you did well, you tried. In a class where there is first, there must surely be last. Try and be the first next time. Do very well. And that child will feel so loved and encouraged to do better next time. So number 4, we'll be looking at how you showed up for your kids. You see this particular one, it's supposed to be a topic for a different video, but let me just go into it a bit. Parents, there's something parents does, like when your child is in school, they'll say PTA or PTF, and parents does not show up. They have one party, they have one days, they have job. And once the child is in school, you saw all other classmates that their parents are there, and his or her own parents is not there. And when you continue doing this, often the child will get used to this. I'm like, well, they won't show up after all. And you expect that when that child have come of age, when you need that child more, you think the child will always be there for you. The same way you provide money to pay for that child's school fees and pay the bills and the feeding and everything, that is the same way that child will send money. Oh, hey, Johnny, I'm doing them. Oh, mom, dad, don't worry. Just check your account. I sent something to you. But you need to see the child. You need an affection. You need the closeness. But that child is not given to us. You did not show such thing to the child. When the child didn't do more in the school, you didn't show up. Doing the child performance in school, you didn't show up. Doing inter-hospital, you didn't show up. Doing PTF, you didn't show up. Do prize giving days, you didn't show up. Doing graduation, you didn't show up. You are busy with work and work and work and full of excuses. And the child has grown to that habit. Now at your old age, you want that child to leave everything he or she is doing and show up for you and come to check up on you. Haba. You can't get what you did not offer. Show up for your kids in time of all these things. Show up for your kids when they need you. In school, in church, in whatever event the child is partaking. Let the child know that you are always there. Whenever he or she looks back, you are there. And at old age, my dear, that child will always be there whenever you look back. What you sow, you will reap. The last on my list is the way you interact with your spouse. Papa Bomboy will come back, man of the house. You enter. Once you enter, everybody will run out. Everybody will leave the sitting room for you. Your wife will be shivering. Your children will enter, they will lock door. Everybody will be composed and you think you are man of the house. That doesn't make you man of the house. The kids are learning that. When you cannot have a nice time with your partner, you cannot have a play with your partner, when there's no joke with your partner, you don't play, the children are not seeing that love, that connection, that connectivity between you and your partner. And you want that child to connect to, that child cannot connect. That's why I see some homes, children will grow up, they will abandon their parents. They will abandon their parents, they neglect their parents. When you don't exhibit the love, when they don't see the love in you. Some parents are complaining that, yeah, some men will say, yeah, when they get married, they will only give their mom the goodies and they will give me gin. Why won't they give you gin when you are forming King Kong when they are growing up? They will take their mommy for Mungo, they'll take their mother for Mungo. Why won't they when you are forming the King Kong of the house? Interact with your partner. Let the children see that bond between both of them. Let them see that love. So that they will know how to interact with their own spouses. They know how to interact with people. They will know how to show love to people when they are outside. Parents, we need to do better in the 21st century. We've come to the end of today's topic. Please don't forget to subscribe. Click on the notification bell to be the first to get notification when I drop new educative tips about parenting, about relationship, and vlog. Please subscribe to my channel. See you in my next one. God bless you.